Hey guys, Steve Charbridge here. Please excuse the hair. I need a haircut like really badly, and I got out of the shower not too long ago, so my hair is kind of a mess. Anyways, Degrassi episode 7. I can't remember the title because it is so freaking long, yeah, so Degrassi episode 7. I did a review for Degrassi episode 6, but it ended up being like almost too long, so I'm going to have to shorten this out. I'm going to have to just go over each thing more quickly than I did before. This episode, it opens up with Maya singing, and Jonah is there, and they're getting ready to go to, they're obviously getting ready to go to the producer or whatever. They're going to sing the song, so let's see if she can get signed like a record deal or something. And so they end up going there, and she's like, I can't wait to play Not Okay. I think that's the song that she was talking about. I can't wait to play Not Okay for you. And the guy's like, yeah, I've already heard that song. So they end up going, and she plays the song, and the producer, whatever you want to call it, the producer is just like, he's just like, yeah, it's okay. And then Maya's like, well, you want me to play something else? You to hear something different? And he's like, well, you tell me. He basically just said, it's a good song, but it's not really anything special. Anyone could do it better. Basically saying that she just doesn't have it right now. And I think Neil 911 pointed this out when he did his Degrassi reviews, but I did think that was like really that was pretty realistic, because obviously she wasn't just gonna sing the song. The producer's gonna be like, oh my god, that was amazing, and then she gets signed to a deal or something. That obviously it takes a lot of work to achieve that. So I thought that was pretty realistic. Felt kind of bad for Maya, but is what it is. So she ends up not getting the deal, and then later on, it was either before or later on, she took a picture with Jonah, and they posted it on FaceRange or whatever website they use or whatever they call it or whatever. Basically like Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or something. I think they have a different name for it. But anyway, Zig sees it because Zig has been trying to contact her like a lot. He's been sending her texts and she's not really responding. And he's obviously getting, I think he's kind of getting sort of jealous, because he thinks that Maya's going to end up getting, like, him and Jonah are going to get together, her and Jonah are going to get together or something and do something. So obviously that leads into him and Zoe hooking up in the forest, and they take a video of it. And yeah, and then obviously that same episode, it was Zoe and Grace, because Zoe, in the last episode, Zoe kissed Grace, and she thinks that Grace feels the same way about her, so obviously she still likes Grace and everything. But then eventually, Grace just says, I'm not gay. I'm sorry, I tried, but I'm just not gay, and that obviously upset Zoe a lot. So that sucks. But she was obviously very angry about that. And she accidentally smashed Zig's phone, and Zig was like, what are you doing? Don't, I have feelings too. And she's just upset. So that led to them going out in the woods, and they were throwing things at bottles, breaking bottles, just basically taking their anger out on something. And that led to them hooking up and then filming it. And I think I don't think they posted it. Well, Zoe sent the video to Grace to get at Grace, and I thought that was a pretty old Zoe move. That was a pretty season 13 bitch move of Zoe to do. I understand she was upset, but still, that's deep. So yeah, that wasn't very nice. But so there was that, and then obviously we had Miles, who is he's getting out of control. He's becoming addicted to the drugs that Esme has been giving him. And it shows him lying on the ground outside of Degrassi, and there's a bottle of alcohol or something, whatever it was, alcohol or whiskey or whatever, and he's laying on the ground, and Frankie calls him, and he answers the phone, and he he doesn't really know what he can't remember what happened exactly, or he doesn't really know where he's at. And later on, Esme ends up giving him these pills, and I guess they make the make him feel better for a while, but then he gets out of control again. They go to that Mexican place that's been showing up a lot in the show, and Tiny, apparently he did something to Tiny's girlfriend. He did something to Lola. So Tiny's like, you're not welcome. You're not wanted here. And Miles just like starts taunting him and everything, and it looks like he's about ready to flip it out. And then Tiny like he trips over and like falls on his face. And I think it knocks him out. And later he goes to the hospital, and the doctor's just like, like he finds out that he's been getting like all types of medications and alcohol in his system, horse tranquilizers, which was a big surprise. That was like pretty freaky. And his mom was like, you have to cooperate with the doctor. And like Miles is like, do you want to know if I'm going to kill myself? And the answer is yes. And he obviously is not happy about, like, as we've seen in early episodes, he does not like his dad being back at the house, and he's pretty unhappy with that. And he was talking to his mom, and he was like, I keep trying to tell you over and over again, and like whenever he's around, I can't breathe around him and everything, and I'm not, he brings out basically he was saying that his dad brings out the worst in him. And so, the doctor's like, you have to stop because these drugs are controlling you. Because Miles is like, well, they make me feel better. And the doctor's like, no, the drugs are controlling you. And his legs was shaking, and the doctor was like, well, that's a symptom of withdrawal. So, he ends up hugging his mom, and he's really upset, obviously. I thought it was a good scene. I thought that scene was very well acted. I think the actor who's playing Miles is doing a very good job. Especially since when he first came in, I didn't think he was a very good actor, but I think he's really stepped it up, or maybe, I don't know, maybe it just took me some time to really grow on the actor, I guess, but the actor was doing really, really well as Miles and with this whole thing. But yeah, I think that's about it for this episode. I watched episode 8 as well, so I hope I'm not getting anything confused with episode 7 and 8. We didn't see Hunter this episode, and I was kind of disappointed because Hunter is obviously one of my favorite characters right now, but we didn't really get to see him. We didn't really get to see, because episode 6 ended with him saying, we're going to get revenge, but it didn't really show him, so we haven't really followed up on that yet. But I think, obviously, there's something is going to happen in the later episodes. In episode 9 or 10, I think. But yeah, so that's going to be exciting to watch, or exciting to find out what happens. Kind of freaky, but still. So yeah, I think that's pretty much what episode 7 was. I'm sorry if I kind of rushed over things, or kind of just like vaguely grazed over things, but like I said, the last episode review I did ended up being too long, so I had to cut it short, so the ending kind of sucked. So I have to make these videos shorter and have to go over the episodes quickly and more, I can't talk about the episode detail by detail, or otherwise I'm just going to keep going on and on. The video is going to be too long. So I do apologize for that, but hopefully you guys enjoy this review. And I have watched episode 8, so I'll probably put up a review for episode 8 as well here in a little bit. Probably not now, but here in a little bit. But yeah, so that's it for this video. If you like this video, please like it. Subscribe if you want to. Comment, what did you think? And I will talk to you guys later. Peace out.